Fill and drain, cycle 3 times. Proper talkbacks received.
Copy. Cancel display and deactivate record on change list, engine underscore start.
And work. Complete.
Cycling locks tank vent.
At T-minus 4 minutes and holding, this is Delta Launch Control. We are about 3 minutes away from coming out of a 10-minute built-in hold. All members of the launch team reporting they are go for launch, and we are standing by to pick up the count. At T-minus 4 minutes and holding, this is Delta Launch Control.
GE?
Ready.
LO?
Ready.
RC?
Ready.
RCO?
Ready.
ROC?
Ready.
MIFCO?
Ready.
FISPO?
Ready.
NASA TM?
Ready.
CSO?
Ready.
MCE?
Ready.
Launch Director?
Ready.
Post-launch securing will be conducted on Channel 5. Flight data will be reported real-time on Channel 11. Following personnel switch to Channel 5 after a liftoff is confirmed for pad securing. Chief Launch Conductor, Prop 1, ATC 2, SSC, Talker, Prop 2, SSP, FAC, FSC, CSO, FISPO, OSM, ATC 3. All personnel, if a condition that exceeds a launch constraint is observed during the final 4 minutes, the observer shall announce hold on the countdown net as directed by the Council Operator's memo. There are no expected or allowable alarms after T-minus 60 seconds. I repeat, there are no expected or allowable alarms after T-minus 60 seconds. To prevent the possibility of a hang fire, personnel at ACS panels are instructed not to switch launch enable to off after T-minus 4 seconds. All personnel remain on Channel 1 until after launch. In the event of a hold after T-minus 4 minutes, recycle steps will begin in Appendix K. Appendix K is the yellow pages. In case of an engine cutoff or no vehicle liftoff by T plus 5 seconds, recycle and safing will be performed per Appendix L. Appendix L is the red pages.
SYS, establish launch sequence and engine start record on change list activated.
Roger.
FAC, verify booster engine section GN2 press is 1200 PSIG minimum.
Verified.
Secure EB HVAC units, ACU1 and ACU2.
Roger.
Verify manifold press is 160 to 185 PSIG.
Verified.
L-minus 6 minutes.
LCDR, this is NSC. The Y spacecraft is configured for launch.
Roger.
L minus 5 minutes.
Launch conductor, proceed with terminal count at the end of the built-in hold. Roger.
LCDR, establish countdown limit conditions, T-minus 4 minutes on.
On.
Load relief verified.
All personnel, stand by for release of the hold.
Three, two, 1, T-minus 4 minutes and counting. Tracking the vehicle during flight is an effort supported through an established system. After liftoff, we will hear United Launch Alliance's Steve Agad in the NASA Telemetry Lab at Hangar AE on Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida, where real-time telemetry from the vehicle will be coming in from the Tracking and Data Relay Satellite System. We expect to hear that the first stage oxygen vents will be closed, allowing the first stage to pressurize. All systems are go at T-minus 3 minutes, 18 seconds and counting.
T-minus 3 minutes.
Prop 1, vehicle fuel tank press open.
Open.
Fuel umbilical purge open.
Open.
SSC, Armed Vehicle Ordnance Systems.
Active. Safe and armed. 2 armed. First stage armed. Ward 1 and 2 armed. Arm complete.
NSC, report spacecraft go.
WISES go.
FSC, BAT 1 heater control exit.
Exit.
BAT 2 heater control exit.
Exit.
Establish pulse suppression water on.
Roger.
T-minus 95 seconds. T-minus 90.
SSC, hydraulic external power on.
External.
HYE, check hydraulic pressure go.
Go.
T-minus 80.
Topping to 100%.
ROC, report range go for launch.
Range go.
CLCDR, this is LD, your go for launch. Roger.
T-minus 70.
SSC, hydraulics internal.
Internal.
Minus 60.
LCDR, T-minus 60-second limits on.
On.
Water flow.
$45.
100% locks.
LCDR, launch enable to flight.
Flight.
ATC-3, main power disable on.
On.
35.
Hydraulics go.
Minus 30.
T-minus 15. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition and liftoff of a Delta II rocket and WISE, searching for stars and galaxies never seen before.
Good chamber pressure in both verniers and good chamber pressure in all three solids. 25 seconds, mark 25 seconds into the flight. Recovering nicely from the original main engine pitch and yaw transients. Coming up 36 seconds, mark 36 seconds, vehicle now at Mach 1. Still looking good. 45 seconds in. Pressure beginning to decline on our solids. 50 seconds in, max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. About 1 minute into the flight, standing by for burnout. And we have burnout of the three engines. The three ground-lit solids will be holding on to those solids for about 30 seconds to assure a good water impact point. 1 minute, 15 seconds in. Altitude 9.4 nautical miles, downrange distance 9 nautical miles, velocity 980 miles per hour. 10 seconds until we jettison the three solids. Standing by. We have separation of the three solid motors. The Delta vehicle now only weighs 1/2 of what it did at launch 2 minutes ago, as we're burning propellant at the rate of 800 pounds per second. Now passing 2 minutes, 5 seconds into the flight, altitude 19.1 nautical miles, downrange distance 2 nautical miles, velocity 1,768 miles per hour. Two minutes, 20 seconds in, now approximately halfway through main engine flight. 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. Pressure continuing to hold very well in the main engine. Chamber pressure is holding well in both verniers. Main engine pitch and yaw control settling out now, and vernier engine pitch and yaw control also settling out. Coming up on 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Altitude now 28.6 nautical miles. Downrange distance 28.2 nautical miles. Velocity 3,566 miles per hour. Minutes, 15 seconds into the flight. Main engine pitch and yaw control really settling out now. Very quiet ride. Pressure right where we want it to be in the main engine and in both verniers. Less than 1 minute remains now on first stage flight. 3 minutes, 40 seconds in, altitude 39.9 nautical miles, downrange distance 79.2 nautical miles, velocity 6,400 miles per hour. Minutes, 55 seconds in. Chamber pressure continuing to hold very well in the main engine and in both verniers. About 20 seconds until main engine cutoff. Altitude now passing 48 nautical miles, downrange distance 121.5 nautical miles, velocity 8,733 miles per hour. Standing by for MECO. Should occur in about 5 seconds. And we have MECO. Standing by for VECO. And we have VECO. The vernier engines have cut off. Standing by for 1-2 SEP. 1-2 SEP. And we have ignition on the second stage. Second stage chamber pressure beginning to build. Steady state chamber pressure on the second stage. Standing by for fairing SEP. We have fairing SEP indication. Separation now passing 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 seconds into the flight. Altitude is 73.3 nautical miles. Downrange distance 277 nautical miles. Velocity 10,705 miles per hour. Five minutes, 25 seconds in. Second stage chamber pressure right where we want it to be. Second stage pitch and yaw control, very, very good, very quiet ride. Recovered very nicely from the initial ignition transients. This first burn of the second stage today is 5 minutes and 42 seconds in duration. Now coming up on 6 minutes into the flight. Mark, 6 minutes into the flight. Altitude 87.2 nautical miles. Downrange distance 405.2 nautical miles. Velocity 11,333 miles per hour. Less than 4 minutes.